Hello everyone. My name is Bessie and this is Budgets with Bess. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. And if you're not, I hope you are by the end of this video or in the next minute or so. Today we're going to be cash stuffing our Disney wallets, aka our travel wallet for our spring break trip to Southern California, where we're going to be going to Disneyland, Universal, and hanging out with my mom who lives down there and just enjoying time as a family. I work at a school. My son is getting a week off. I'm getting the week off. And so it's going to be really exciting. But let's get into the wallet and the cash stuffing. Here is the wallets that we are using. So I'm going to put that I'm going to just put that right there for right now. And the binder, let me get that. Here's the first binder. So I'm going to go all the way to Disney, which is right here, and it's going to be empty now. It took about 2 years to save this on and off because I thought I was going to save for the annual pass, but my mom, they opened up a new annual pass where if you have a Southern California zip code, then it is significantly reduced for the one that we had last year, like a third of the price. So my mom went ahead and bought those for all of us because I paid for her last year, and that's just her way of saying thank you. And just, you know, I'm also chipping in, and whenever we go to Disney on these passes, I pay for the food, I pay for the parking, so we kind of like trade off on expenses with my mom. I'm gonna have one more envelope that I'm gonna unstuff to go towards this. Here is my next envelope. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead. This challenge I completed in like maybe 2 videos ago. So I'm gonna unstuff here, and I'm kind of thinking like, should I unstuff anything else? No, Bessie, you shouldn't. You know what, Bessie? Yes, it's fine because I would much rather take more cash than not enough. So 60 from this one because this is for the rest of March, half of March of my monthly scratch off savings. That one I want to keep doing. This one I want to keep doing. These two, yeah, these ones are, yeah. Okay, so that's it. Let's count how much we're gonna take with us. Okay, let's get the money all situated. And for us who are parents, sometimes we try and plan vacations around when our kids have time off of school. I luckily get to have kind of the same vacations with them because, again, I work at a school, so it just kind of aligns that way. Do other folks, like, is anyone else just taking time off? I know sometimes people have to take time off because they don't have childcare, which is unfortunate, and I don't know if schools offer spring break camps. That's something that I want my program to offer one day, but hopefully we'll get there with more funding. For Disney, let's go ahead and count. Let's get all ready. So, okay, I'm going to redo that because I was trying to be like, let's count all in one time, and then the 50s mess me up. And yeah, so I'm going to count. I'm just going to do this way. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Let me make sure I'm getting that correctly. Yes. Okay. 50, 100, 50, 200, 50. So 250. And 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60. So 460. Okay, let's see how much we have in tens. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. 55, 60, 65. So 65 right there plus 65 equals $1,375 going for a week of amusement parks and yeah, like a spring break trip, family spring break trip. And again, if you are traveling with family, it is not a vacation. It is a trip. It's a trip. And it's, yeah. So let's get into the categories and see where everything's going to go. Okay, I'm going to put this just like right here because we don't need it right now. Let's see. Put this to the side. Yeah, put this to the side. And let's see what we have. We have food. We have transit. We have fun. We have souvenirs. Let's see if I can get that in frame. Spider-Man, which is my son, tips, and miscellaneous. Well, I'm going to put to the side for right now. But these are the ones that we definitely want to stuff. So I have it written down somewhere. Let me check it. Okay, before we start, I'm actually going to stuff miscellaneous with $350 because it's going to go towards paying the hotel. It hasn't come, I booked it, but it hasn't come out of my card yet. So when it does, I want to be ready to pay for it. So this might stay at home, but you know what? No, because I can deposit it real quickly and then pay off my card like the next day after it's posted to my credit card. That's what I like to do if I can, like have the money ready for when my purchase is posted. So I'm gonna put this to the side for right now. So tips is going to get 60. I'm gonna put these 10s, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, I'm gonna put 60. No, you know what? I'm just gonna put 65. And what I'm gonna do is at some point I'm probably gonna go somewhere and get like these broken down into 10s because this is mostly for when we go out to eat. Yeah, I keep saying when we go out to eat. And for those kind of tips, if I leave it on the card, then I leave it on the card, but my goal is not to use my card at all. And what I want to do is make sure that I have enough for a 20% to 25% tip. That's just how I roll when it comes to tipping. Spider-Man is going to get 90 because in case, again, we are going with grandma. If you're not following Wanda, and I can't remember her whole like YouTube channel name right now, like Wanda Budgets and Talks, I think it is, where she, you know, Miss Wanda, she out here walking and she talking and she's going on live all the time. Sometimes I get to catch her in the morning as I'm getting Noah ready. So hey, Miss Wanda, if you're watching, and she, you know, she always comments under my videos when I talk about my son and my mom who pays for everything for him. You know, that's what grandmas do. My goal is that he is able to appreciate everything that he gets, that he doesn't just, you know, take for granted what he's been gifted from his grandma. So I'm going to keep 90 because sometimes I want to buy him a Spirit jersey. I'm not going to make my mom buy that. Like she has her own ideas of what she wants to buy him. So these are for things that we may need for him that like is not fun for him, but I know he would appreciate, like clothes, right? We know kids love clothes, right? Please. Next is souvenirs, which is usually for me. I'm going to go ahead and put $200 in souvenirs. I'm going to take 250s for this. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. Because I need a pair of ears. I saw like a picnic blanket that from Toontown that just opened and I really want it. I want a Christmas ornament because I actually don't have like a Disneyland Christmas ornament that has like I got one for Christmas, but I want another one. I have one from Disney World. I have one from Disneyland Paris, and I want to kind of have like a castle in a snow globe kind of thing. I don't know, but I have my eye on a few new things. And yeah, so this is for me. And I also, when we go to Universal, I want a little Yoshi little headband. So there are a few things that I want to get, so I'm going to put them in souvenirs. Fun is going to get 100, and this is just for extra things, or if we go somewhere and they require some money. I don't know. We have somewhat of a solid plan. We're going to be doing some tour stuff in LA for a day or two, and I want to make sure that I have something ready for that. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And I'm going to come back to this if I have extra money to put in either fun or souvenirs. Okay. So that is there. Transit is going to be gas money. So we are renting a car. We're sharing the expense with my sister and her husband. And my husband's going to help pay for that since I'm paying for the hotel. So I'm just going to stuff for gas at this time, which I'm going to put about $200 because it's a van. Under 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 in here. So again, we're sharing all the expenses, which includes gas. So this will pay for at least 2 full tanks, 2.5 for a week. That should be quite enough because I know we're going to be driving a bunch. So I want to make sure that I have enough cash for that. Food is our last category. Let's see how much we have. We have 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. let's see. So that's 300. I'm going to put 350, which is actually what I said I was going to put anyways, because I am keeping money in my buffer, because at Disneyland, I can't really pay for cash when it comes to food because you mobile order. So I have my buffer that I have in there. And if for some reason I see my buffer depleting, I'll put some cash into my buffer, or at least back in there. And this is for money like we want to go to San Pedro's, which is where you get like this big plate of like seafood, like a seafood broil, and it's just like you can add lobster to it and like bread, and it's amazing. So we're big seafood fans, and you know, when we're out and about, we're probably gonna go eat, and I know we're gonna try and get pizza the first night that we get to my mom's house. So I just want to have that cash ready to go, which means I have an extra 20. And if I'm looking at all of these right now, where do I want to put the 20? I want to put the 20 in souvenirs, because this is for me. I can get that extra 20. And now in souvenirs, I know there's all over the place. Sorry, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 200, 120, 220, 220. Yep. So I feel really good about what I have here. Probably my next video is me coming back and telling everyone like, this didn't work. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't, but we will see. So I'm actually really happy that I was able to save that much. I know that we spent a long time saving up for it, and that was, you know, that's the point. This is also impartial. If we were supposed to go on an international trip, we didn't. I didn't use the money for the international trip. It's still saving in a high yield savings account. That's my 100 envelope challenge that I just completed. And my niece's 15th birthday, she didn't want to have a quinceañera, like a big party. She wanted to go and travel, and she hasn't been to Disney in years. So we figured, since we can't go this year to Tokyo or to Japan, that we are going to go to Disneyland for her quince. So I also want to make sure that I have money for her to buy her some stuff. I always kind of like, you know, make sure that I get her something when we go to Disney, even if she doesn't come with us. And yeah, that's it. That was probably very quick. By the time you see this, I am probably already back from Disney, because that's the way that my filming and editing schedule go. But thank you everyone who stuck by me. If you made it all the way here, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and don't forget to leave a comment. I love your comments, and even if it's an emoji, it means so much to me. So yes, everyone, have a blessed one. Bye.